Mark Koelbel from Channel 2 here, and it's the Osmonds.
The Osmonds, yeah.
So you're doing a story which is on tonight.
Yep.
About something new for the Osmonds.
Yeah, and we went down and did the brothers when they were doing their Vegas show at the Orleans Casino last year, and
now is this the original?
These are all the original brothers.
The original brothers that were when they were little kids on the Andy Williams show.
Yes.
And
just down the street, Donnie and Marie were doing their show.
Right.
I think at the Flamingo. So they were all there. So we were going to get the brothers, and we did them. We did that story last year, and I was surprised how much those guys still compete against one another.
Osmond fight.
I mean, I have 7 brothers and sisters, so it wasn't really
7.
Yeah, big Catholic family. But, yeah. So I was surprised when we did the brothers. Just like Jimmy's like this huge star in Japan, and I think Meryl kind of gets under Meryl's skin. So there's like the control of the brothers are always, but they were delightful, and we had a great time down there. But while we were down there, we found out that Alan, one of the originals. Alan's son, Michael, has 3 daughters, Sasha, Sarah, and Susanna. And we were hearing that these guys are not only very, very talented. They're in a lot of plays, a lot of musicals around town, and they're schooled in music, so they play instruments, piano, guitar, the whole thing. So we wanted to go find out a little bit about them because there was some buzz that, hey, these guys may go somewhere. There was talk about them maybe going to Disneyland and performing there, and the brothers did that.
Yeah, they used to roam around Disneyland and do little impromptu barbershop.
Yeah. So we went and met Michael and his wife, and then we sat down with Sasha, Sarah, and Susanna.
How old are these girls?
They're like 9 to 14. I think the oldest one is 14 or 15, and very talented. And it was bizarre because we had black and white footage of the brothers on Andy Williams singing "Hello, Hello, we're the Osmonds," and then they did the exact same thing, and we put the two together, and they're all singing in exactly the same key in 3-part harmony. Yeah.
And you've done that for the piece tonight?
We're working on that. I said I think it'd be great to put them side by side and show that their voices are almost alike. So this is 3rd generation. And, of course, the Osmond, the ultimate name in family entertainment here in Utah. So.
People don't, sometimes they don't remember. I mean, in Utah, maybe they remember better, but I don't know how huge the Osmonds were at one time, and they were competing kind of with the Jackson 5, remember?
They had competing cartoons on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
The Jackson 5 cartoon and the Osmond cartoon.
Yeah.
Well, I found stuff of them they had to sneak them into events. They'd taken 5 different limos so the girls didn't know which one they were.
They were huge, they made tons of money. They were really cute kids, and they were very talented. They were hugely talented.
Yeah, all those dance moves and everything. They were like the first boy band, really. If you think about it.
Maybe.
And somebody told me, I don't know if it's true. I think it is, but somebody told me that their biggest hit, "One Bad Apple," was actually for the Jacksons.
I think that's true.
They passed on it.
And so they took it, and the Jacksons probably would have had a big hit with it as well. But so it's just interesting. I grew up watching those guys, and
where'd you grow up?
I was in Bradford, Pennsylvania, a little town in Pennsylvania, famous for Kendall Motor Oil and Zippo lighters.
Nice.
Which is why I still use Post-it notes to connect with friends instead of my iPhone or my, because we didn't have computers in my high school when I graduated in '75. So. But I can remember watching them, and my sisters. I had 4 sisters, so they had the stuff, they had pinups all through every wall in their bedrooms, So, it was interesting at this age to go back and meet the brothers like I did last year, and the great stories like Alan says, "Oh yeah, well I dated Karen Carpenter," and I said, "You dated Karen Carpenter?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah, they'd be playing in Vegas, and we'd get done with the show, and I'd send a limo and."
Take her out to dinner. You never had to spend very much money.
God.
Sorry.
Yeah. I knew you were going to go there too. I just knew because we went there too when we were there with the story. But it was fun to go back and talk to these guys because I had questions about when I remembered them, and so I was picking his brain. Who did you ever date? Anybody? Yeah, Karen Carpenter.
What now? Who manages? Are they going out and trying to do a professional career? These 3 girls.
They're just getting there.
And who's going to manage? Because the brothers were managed by their parents essentially and then Donnie and Marie kind of managed by the brothers.
Right.
And now who's going to do it? Are they keeping it in the family?
Well, Alan because of all his experience, has kind of like taken his son Michael and the girls under his wing, and and like they said, they were going to. I heard that Andy Williams had actually, before he passed away, wanted to introduce the girls down in Branson at one of his places.
Would have been interesting.
Would have been really interesting because that's where he introduced the boys on his show back in the day. But then he got ill and passed away. So now things are kind of on hold. But I was surprised with the amount of talent they have, and who knows? They may Miley Cyrus, look out. Who knows? I don't know. But I thought it was interesting that 3 generations in the gene pool
Still
is
doing it.
they're still doing it.
So tonight at 6 or at 10?
10.
At
10
10
at 10.
o'clock.
Yep. And we'll introduce you to they like to be called the Osmond Girls, not the Osmond Sisters. I guess they're trying to distance themselves from the brothers and sisters.
I'd say that's a better choice. Yeah.
Yeah. So it should be interesting, and they're cute as a bug's ear too. So it'll be fun.
All right. Well, we'll look forward tonight at 10 on Channel 2. Mark Koelbel, you're always welcome to come over here.
You don't have to shave.
I know I didn't shave. I got my beard ball cap on, and you're taping over here. So I'm.
You'll be on the X96 YouTube channel.
I will
but
be.
it enhances your rugged good looks.
Yes.
That's a good way to put it.
Rugged good looks.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Mark
Appreciate
Koelbel, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks.